Good morning. This is Judge Alyssa Perez resuming the civil docket for the 210th District Court for October 19, 2022. Again, all matters being heard today are being heard in accordance with all emergency orders and directives regarding COVID-19. In addition to that, we are streaming all matters live via YouTube for public viewing. Mr. Marufu, would you call our next case, please?
In cause number 2022, DCV 0082, Great West Casualty Company as subrogate of John Banucci et al. Versus Annalie Medina et al. Announcement of council, please.
Mr. Promeny appearing on behalf of plaintiff Great West Casualty Company as subrogate.
Good morning, Your Honor. Peyton De La Garza on behalf of defendants Alzai Medina and Reyes Medina.
Ms. De La Garza, is Ms. Marquez still, is she still counsel on this case? I'm not sure. I feel like
She's with our office, but I filed a designation of lead counsel on this one.
I'm sorry, you filed a what?
A designation of lead counsel, I believe, on this case for her.
002. Do you see that, Ms. Cables or Ms. Hernandez?
No, Judge, I don't.
Yeah, I don't see that that's filed, and obviously that's important because it seems like lately we've been having to track down Ms. Marquez quite a bit. I need you to go ahead and file that, please, Ms. De La Garza, so we can make sure we have, I guess, better notice to make sure you all know. Okay, so we're set for a status conference. How are we doing, folks?
I know that we're still pending discovery responses. They're not overdue or anything. We had actually accidentally served them on the wrong party from Mitchell. So other than that, I know that Mitchell's been very patient with me, waiting to see if we can get this case resolved early. I'm hopeful that we can, but I haven't gotten any authority yet.
Okay, well, you all have gone since literally January of 2022 without a scheduling order. I'm not really sure how that happened. But we need to get a trial setting in place, get you all a scheduling order. I see there was, oh no, the motion for default, then we had the answer. So I think Mr. Puramati said that not very complicated. How quickly can I set you all for trial? I'm thinking something like 9 months.
That's fine.
I think that'd be more than adequate, Your Honor.
Okay, so we're gonna do July 21st, 2023.
That is a Friday, Your Honor.
That's a Friday. We'll have your docket call on the 19th. Have you all discussed a mediator?
No.
We have not, Your Honor. Like I said, given the value of the case, I've tried not to sink litigation or mediation costs into it, and I'm just waiting on Ms. De La Garza's adjuster to get back to her. But if Your Honor wants us to mediate, then that's something we can agree on.
There will be an order to mediate the case. I don't know what you all are working on, but this has just been outstanding for too long to not have had your scheduling order in place. So yes, if you all can discuss that and include the name of that mediator with your scheduling order, return it to the court within the 2-week deadline for which you will have an entry hearing. If you do that, then you will not have to appear for the entry hearing. Your mediation deadline is generally the day before the final civil pretrial, which is 30 days before the docket call. So let's see what happens. And we'll get you your scheduling order. Please return it to the court promptly.
Sounds good.
Yes,
Thank you very much.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Mhm. Who's next?
Bottom of page 2, Judge.
Your Honor, I have one at 10:30. Do I log off and then log back on, or?
You're welcome to stay on if you'd like. Doesn't matter.
I'll just put myself on mute. That way I don't bother you.
Who's next?
Bottom of page 2, Judge.
Mhm.
In cause number 2022, DCV 0298, Mario Kelly Castro et al. Versus Gloria Perez. Announcement of council, please.
Mr. Herrera, are you there?
Sorry about that, Your Honor. Good morning.
Good morning. You ready?
I'm ready, Judge.
Yes. All right, we're here for a status conference. We've had 1, 2, 3 status conferences since this case has been filed back in January. What's the holdup?
Your Honor, what my notes show here is that the court appointed a guardian ad litem,
Mhm.
and we had an offer pending because there was a Medicaid lien.
Mhm.
I also have notes here that the defendant doesn't have an attorney because the insurance adjuster is trying to determine whether or not they even need a friendly suit. So that's where we're at. We're about to settle it. We're just working on the Medicaid lien. Who's the ad litem, Your Honor?
Ms. Mendez was appointed back on the 25th day of August. Do we know where Ms. Mendez is?
No, Judge, I haven't had no contact with Ms. Mendez.
So would you please contact her office?
Yes, Judge.
So I'm not really understanding why do we not have defense counsel here?
Defense counsel, I don't think the insurance company has hired an attorney yet, Your Honor. That's what I was told, that the insurance adjuster was trying to settle this case.
Well, this case is really going nowhere since you filed back in January. I mean, is there an offer of settlement on the minor?
What's that? The offer? Yeah, there's an offer, Your Honor. I'm being told by my staff that there is an offer.
All right, I'm gonna set this for DWAP in 2 weeks. We better get some clarity in 2 weeks. Thank you very much.
Thank you,
Who's
Judge.
next?
We're just waiting on Mr. Ortiz to log in, Judge, for Mr. Rapo Rojas on page 3, middle of page 3. That's the same case Ms. Payton is on.